Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. We're taking another look here at Matic. We're going to double check a few key factors and see if this double bottom is still in play, and obviously verify a few other things as well on the back end with liquidation data. So if you are new to the channel, just know I'm not a financial advisor. I love teaching people trade. I hope you can learn something here today. Jumping over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord, we got some awesome trades going on here as well for our premium group. Congrats for our scalping group here. We got Solana 14%, a couple of longs here from ETH and Matic. All of my trading bots are going long right now, to give you any perspective, just mainly because Bitcoin's doing really well. We did just take a nice, healthy 12% profit in 2 hours from Bitcoin. Still got more meat on the bone there. Gala 190%, Terra Classic 108, Uniswap that was a short at 26%, KNC long at 30. Okay, so those are some nice profits over the weekend, and again this morning and yesterday. So what do we do to get there? How do we get to that point, right, where we get those types of trades consistently? Well, we got to look at some big picture and work our way down and understand liquidation levels too. So just to clarify, there was some pretty massive amounts of longs getting liquidated a couple of days ago over the weekend. That is on the 26th, that was Sunday. And we can see right there at about 75 cents was a strong accumulation of liquidation that is no longer present. We've got some new liquidation levels coming in here at about 70 to 72 cents. Those are some longs. But for the most part, we got a heavy concentration of shorts at about 80 cents, somewhere between 80 to 81, okay? So keep in mind, price action could swing up to that level to sweep those levels, but it's not a guarantee, just something we want to kind of be mindful of, okay? So again, 80 cents on the charts, looks like this guy right here, coincidentally right at the top range of this fair value gap on the daily, okay? So again, there's a lot of reasons why the price action should gravitate towards that level, considering the fact that that 80 cent range is kind of sought after, okay? Both liquidation and fair value, okay? So that's the daily there. We are under 50 on the RSI, still a bearish sign, so we haven't confirmed bullish yet. We have the MACD trying to converge, but literally nothing's happened here yet as well, kind of just bottoming out here. So in truth, until we close above 77 cents, I have no reason to be bullish on this coin, and neither should you. But once again, we'll look at smaller time frames to identify if there's a shift in momentum. But right now, the daily is kind of just screaming to us, saying that we're still bearish, okay? We're below the 20-day SMA, but above the 50, slightly positive, but not great. And that's where roughly where we're at there on the daily. 4-hour time frame, let's see what's going on here. So 4-hour, let's quickly note, we have some fair value here upwards closer to 77. So the price action could swing up there. Most of it's already been filled though. We take a look at the liquidity, same thing as well. We've still got this lower liquidity level at 72 cents, but upwards closer to 80, we can see that extra amount of liquidity, okay? So it kind of just reiterates and reaffirms that's a potential sweeping point. We can also see here too with TD sequential, we came down to a 9. We're starting to consolidate and leg back up. So we do have potential to run for the next 24 hours. We look at the MACD and others as well. MACD is officially converging here. So we do have that shift in momentum, kind of giving us the the consideration to consider a long position. We do want to confirm a few other factors, but that's usually a positive contributing factor on the 4-hour. RSI is getting closer to 50. More so bearish here, but again, most folks that buy the dip on the money flow index dip are typically very successful. I've done that before in the past myself. I have a few hundred traders underneath me, so I try to look for extra signs of confirmation, not just jump in with when I see those things. But those are some contributing factors here that are overall positive. Generally speaking, though, this is very disadvantageous. Keep this in mind. Again, please don't walk away from this conversation saying Crypto Cash told me to take a long position. No, that's not the case. You can see here we're below all 4 moving averages. Those are going to work as resistance levels. We get up to this 0.236, that 75.6 cent range. We could very well see some resistance and essentially turn around. Okay, so just because we're double bottoming does not imply it's just going to take off. It does imply that there is potential though. Okay, once again, you got to recognize that. And what are we looking for potential here? We want to look at the Ichimoku cloud and confirm if we are above or below the cloud. As you can see here, we are still below the cloud. Conversion line's barely above the baseline. Lagging span just peaked out over the price action. So mind you, most of this is happening because Bitcoin is testing 38,000. Okay, just broke 38,000, 38.1. Okay, so awesome stuff there. Definitely looking good. And if you double check a few key factors, you can kind of see here that we're not truly out of the woods yet. So to me, I wouldn't bother with taking a Matic trade until we have confirmation. So another 24 hours, I would say we might have confirmation. And I know what you're asking yourself too. Well, if Matic's going to break out, it's going to retest that level, why not take the trade now? We don't know it's going to break out. We know, unfortunately, that this price point right here is a strong resistance. Oh, hold on, we just got a notification here for our Premium Plus group. All right, there we go. Nice little extra profit for Solana. Congrats to our members there for that. Anyways, no matter how you look at it here, this is not really a situation to me to want to take a long because we have small amount of contributing factors, but more bearish. You got to recognize when taking trades, being a good trader is all about finding reasons not to take a trade, okay? If you're looking for reasons to take a trade, you're doing it wrong, okay? And I know it sounds weird. Obviously, you want to go look for good opportunities, but if there are more contributing factors to the downside than there are to the upside, you may want to reevaluate things and reconsider your long position, at least in this regard. Obviously, you're taking a short, it's a different story altogether, but I wouldn't recommend a short either because we do have confirmation that you should have closed your short as well, okay? So I know it's weird, right, to hear a price prediction or anticipation of where it's going to go next and not have a definitive direction. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. To me, this is actually doing us a favor. We're waiting for confirmation. Once it confirms, we'll be in good shape. Okay, again, a lot of this hinges on how well Bitcoin wants to do. 38,200, it's a pretty good sign. We'd like to see that. Okay, if it breaks 38.4, we could very well see a nice little run, and this price will probably rally up. So again, I'm sure by the time you watch this video, the price will be sky high. That's just the way it goes with trading. But right now, at this point, I think it's one of those situations where you just want to be careful and wait for confirmation. We're not quite there yet. So again, in this case here, no news is good news. It's quite all right. All right, folks, hope you had a good learning experience here. Be sure to check out our newest exchange, Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. We're partnered with them because they offer a no KYC, no VPN exchange that is extremely reliable and very beneficial. If you use the link down below to register, you'll benefit from a $20 bonus just by funding your account and trading futures. Really simple, easy to benefit from that. Check that out. Thanks again for the great feedback. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next one. Take care.